Good evening, fellow mortal souls. My name is Lauren. I'm a scarred mortician, and these are things I will absolutely not do when it comes to driving or being on the road. Because I've picked up people who have done these things. Hence the scarredness. Okay, roll the tape. This is probably the most important one, so I thought I'd start with it. Put your damn phones away. Or God forbid, at least put it on Bluetooth. Have your music playlist set ahead of time. Put your phone in the glove box. Do not touch it while you're driving. After we gather your things from the car accident, a lot of times we do find your cell phone intact. A lot of times the screen hasn't even locked yet. We can see that text message that you were typing. When we notify your family that you've passed in an accident, medical examiner will bring your belongings with that we found at the scene, including your cell phone. I've seen on their face the guilt of texting you while you were driving and you crashed. I've heard their screams and cries when they know you're not coming home. Your life is not worth that text message. Next up, if I am driving and I am at an intersection, even if the light turns green, I will not gun it without looking twice first. Once to my left and once to my right. People blow stoplights and stop signs all the time. Don't put your faith in other people while they're driving. On top of that, you need to watch out for pedestrians. No shit, I accidentally did hit a lady while I was driving the hearse to the cemetery one time. Jumped up and ended up on the hood, so I didn't really run her over. And she did a spy move, rolled off the top and then tried to punch in my window to get to me to beat me. Yeah. The amount of young people I have picked up on these death contraptions is insane. And when we look at the bike, because we do check, because we're morbidly curious, your bike has hardly any hours on it. If you're not going to listen to me about motorcycles, that's fine, but at least hear my advice here. If you and your spouse ride like this on a motorcycle, please don't. Get your own bike. Ride your own bike. I've had countless couples in the back of my van. Car doesn't see them, comes out, sideswipes them, it's over. The creepiest things for me was realizing that that couple that I had in the back of my van that both died at the double fatality motorcycle accident, they woke up that morning not thinking that they were going to be meeting me. Definitely had no plans on me driving them to the morgue that night. They thought that they were going to end up in their beds, and they did not. So if I ever rode a motorcycle, I would make sure that my husband was on one and I was on a separate one, because I would not want my kids to lose both parents in one night.